Abuja mama Kwame from Lucky Black Media. Abuja Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe NAPO aba bonten e de achewopa sebi empanifo se bakwasia enenu se masesa maadwene. NAPO aba bonten e de osum kotosele ene achewopa ne nkotodwebu e de abase wopagana fo nyina achewo. Se ensema obabekaye se efiri Kwame Nkrumah penso benyina president bi ani hono ma wabo adwumaden no aye adwuma papa including sa mo Kwame Nkrumah no ose achewopa eno de aba se wopagana fo na achewo se ono wansusu da wonim ne ba ni tirima emane ka sansem no ntigana fo mfa nche no including eye ono ankasa ne wofa eye dwonaje kumkofo se wonim ne ba ni tirima emane ka ye impo se ka obede respect will be kurampa na kanye dwonaje kumkofo ntigana fo emfa nche no a president for aba etwemu ekọ omo mawuwu ene omo moti ase nyina no osrese obia emfa nche no na ebinsi biem abusia yenkone nkonkotie sene ye eye letter mu nsem esibitie emfa mlesisiye.
I did not mean to denigrate former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or any other president. My statement last Tuesday, 9th of July in Kumasi on the performance of President Akufo-Addo has elicited varied reactions. The statement reflects my personal opinion about President Akufo-Addo's impact relative to other presidents we have had. I wish to emphasize that I never meant to disrespect our former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or any of our former heads of state, including my own granduncle and mentor, Mr. John Ajekum Kufuor. I note the concerns raised after my statement. I apologize sincerely and regret any discomfort caused. Thank you. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, running mate to the NPP presidential candidate, July 12, 2024.
Yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction, and I must commend the running mates for this statement, because obviously the statement gave a perception that he was denigrating the first president, and he has to clarify that that wasn't his intention, that his opinion was that in terms of impact, President Akufo-Addo has had the most impact as a president of Ghana. Now that includes every president up to today, because he didn't single anybody out. And to reinforce his statement that he wasn't denigrating Nkrumah, we should remember, and I think he mentioned it in the statement, that his grand uncle is included. President Kufuor is his grand uncle, and indeed he lived with him at airport when Kufuor was president. So he couldn't have been denigrated.
I didn't know that when he was saying what he said.
No, in his opinion, Akufo-Addo's impact surpasses every other president. That's his opinion. His opinion you may not share, but there's no problem with having that opinion. That President Mahama has said that in his opinion he brought free SHS. We all know that cannot be true, but he says that he believes he brought it up. It's not. So that's his opinion. The part where he brought in Nkrumah and so on has been interpreted as denigrating Nkrumah.
Yes. Have been interpreted?
Yes.
Was that not what it was?
Okay. So the part that he brought in Nkrumah, he's told you that that's not his intention. But so it appeared like that, and that's why he's issued a statement. So it is good that he's come out to clarify that that wasn't his intention.
He says that I never meant to disrespect our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or any of our former heads of state, including my own granduncle and mentor, Mr. John Ajekum Kufuor. Okay. I want to show you a video.
That says what?
No, I want to show you a video, and I want to take your view on that video.
Which one? The one he's...
No, let me show you.
Which video?
Are you showing me?
Okay, you show.
The video where he speaks about former President Mahama.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I thought.
I want us to watch that one within the context of the issue of disrespecting former heads of state.
Okay.
Kanyamese say NDC for we papa baby and massa do mama. It we must have no child do mama. Every say Kanyamese say NDC for we papa baby and massa do mama. It we must have no child do mama. Every say
What do you make of this?
Oh, really? You know, in our political discourse, we've all engaged in describing our political opinions in some unsavory terms. I can talk about how NDC spokespersons and so on have described Akufo-Addo and even Bawumia himself. You know. And many times we try to say that, look, the discussion should be sanitized, should be devoid of insults. So anything that can be interpreted as insulting your opponent or so on should not be encouraged. But it's obviously something that has cut across the political divide. And if I'm to tell you, repeat some of the things that NDC spokespersons have said about Akufo-Addo and have said about Bawumia, we won't leave, but it will just be perpetuating that that thing that we don't want to encourage. So in our communication, I mean, there is enough objective facts that you can talk about. I mean, I just today I have spoken about President Mahama not being an alternative. And my point of that, my assertion is based on the fact that he got a chance for 4.5 years. His mandate was not renewed. So, in my view, he failed. That is not a denigration on this person. I'm just looking at the election results and interpreting it. So, we should be careful in our communication to ensure that and I don't think this video, this is about like 2 years ago or something, when John Mahama was not.
He was a cabinet minister, yeah?
Sorry?
I think that's
when he was elected by the NDC.
When he was elected by the NDC. So going forward, I hope that the communication will be more sanitized. But what you played, I've never seen, this is the first time, that could be interpreted as a denigration, and we will have
could
to
be, or is.
Well, okay, it's a denigration, and so we all should move. We should, because there are enough objective facts that are there. I mean, we're talking about somebody can use debt and management and decide that you have been incompetent. That's a fair interpretation, looking at their set of facts. Another person will look at the same facts and disagree. But that's how the discourse should be. And so we should try. That's why I'm happy that on this occasion.
I got a couple of comments that raises an issue. That the day after the incident.
Yeah. Which incident? You mean NAPO's?
Yes.
Okay.
He was reported to be in the Western region. And then he had the opportunity of speaking about this issue.
Thank you.
And he said that he was being misrepresented, and that Ghanaians don't like people who speak the truth, and that they rather applaud people who lie. So his first opportunity
was that
at speaking to that issue.
This was the day after.
The day after. This was his position.
Yeah, but obviously, after further reflection, he's come to this position.
Yeah, but Doc,
or at least you must applaud him.
Yeah, no.
For after the reflection coming to this statement.
Oh, please, 1 second.
You must applaud him.